Hey guys, if you want to learn how to make the easiest stew, whether it's pork or beef, try it with this. The instructions are on the back. The only thing I did different is that I seasoned it with this and the tomato, the 1 tablespoon of tomato paste that it calls for the day before, and I put it in the fridge. And because I don't like pale meat, I kind of brown mine, which is I put it in one of these Dutch ovens, like you see here. And in the meantime, I already preheated my oven to 400, and I'm going to, for the first hour, I'm going to cook it at 400, and then I'll add my vegetables. But one thing to keep in mind that's very important, when you chop your vegetables, make sure they're all about the same size so everything will cook evenly at the same time. According to this package, 1.5 of whatever meat you choose. And then you go ahead and you add the seasoning, plus 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1.5 cups beef stock or water. Beef stock makes the difference, guys. I'm just letting you know. 4 cups chopped vegetables, the vegetables of your choice. And this is supposed to be for to make it on the stove, but I'm making mine in the oven. So it's gonna cook slowly. I rather that method because this way I don't have to be watching. This is the beef stock I'm using because this is what I have. I prefer to make my own from scratch, but in a pinch, you can use something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my beef stock. It's 1.5 cups to my meat, and then I'm gonna transfer it to the All right, guys, so it's been less than an hour, and I can tell it's tender. Not as tender, but almost there. So now I'm gonna add my vegetables to it. And I think I'm gonna put the vegetables in the bottom and then the meat on top. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this out. I am gonna add a little bit more of the broth, the beef broth, but I'm gonna add this because I forgot that my oven is electric. This oven is gas, which means it cooks a lot quicker. Okay, so I added all my veggies. I have my meat here that I'm gonna pour over the top. So here's the rest of not the rest, but I guess I added about 3/4 of this broth. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the top. And then I'm gonna put the lid on and allow it to bake for another hour or so. This time I lower the heat to 300 instead of 400 because I don't need it to be that high. So, whoops, and it goes. And I'm gonna put it to 350. Oh, preheating. Okay, so there it is. So let me set my timer now for an hour so I can check it within an hour and it should be done. Okay, so I added the rest of the beef stock into this pan, and I'm gonna add some flour. I'm going to make sure I dissolve it very well, and then I'm gonna pour it over my meat. I want a little bit of a gravy to be done. I just want to make sure there aren't any lumps, and I don't see any lumps. So now we'll come here and pour it over. Cover it and lower my heat at 300. All right, guys, so it is done. I love the way, see my sauce? Oops, sorry. So the sauce is, see, but it's not super runny, and it's not super thick, which is what you want. Look at that. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm gonna turn everything off because it's gonna continue to cook because this is a cast iron. So I just wanted you to see what this beauty looks like. The meat is nice and tender. You can't even go with a see with a spoon and it'll just break it up. But it's done, guys. All done. All done. I am so tickled. I hope you give this recipe a try because you will not regret it. I promise you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.